What's cracking with your snacker stars? It is me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again on a Tuesday for another exciting edition of OTR. Today, I am trying to keep it hot on a moderately cool fall day. How do I do that? Well, I gotta head to the place where they put the fire out to get some fire. I don't know. We'll figure out what all that means as I head to Nashville. Not really, but kinda, on this edition of OTR. Parking is definitely at a premium here in this particular shopping center. I'm now parked behind because it's really the only place I can find to park for a long enough segment to be able to do the review. Back over that way is where the Firehouse actually is, and you can actually get in through the back door as well. Let me go ahead and show you what I got for my efforts today. All right, and here we go in this fairly generic-looking white sandwich module, or capsule, if you will. Does have an emblazoned Firehouse logo on there, so that's pretty cool. This is not a sub, though. This is a sandwich, and it is the brand new NAshville Hot Brisket Sandwich, which comes on a toasted cornbread roll, and it is apparently quote-unquote 16-hour slow-roasted brisket. Got a tangy slaw on it, spicy pickle chips, one of them just fell over right there, mayonnaise, and I believe Monterey Jack or Pepper Jack cheese, one or the other, maybe both, I don't know, but I'm not seeing a whole ton of meat on there for $8.49, guys. So hopefully this thing tastes pretty darn good. All right, we'll find out how it tastes and more right after this on this exciting edition of OTR. All right, gang, I am back here at Firehouse, or rather behind Zoe's Kitchen, which is near Firehouse along Century Boulevard in Germantown, Maryland, to check out this brand new Nashville Hot Sub, or rather Nashville Hot Brisket Sandwich. This was alerted, or we were alerted to this rather, by Snack Society longtime member and one-time producer of OTR, Eric, and it was just in testing in Ohio, I think, at that point, but that was not that long ago, only a few weeks back, and now it's here at Firehouse for us to try on this interesting cornbread roll. I am very interested in that. Oh, there is more meat on here than I thought. That's a good thing, guys. This thing's already cut in half. That's just the way they serve it to you. Show you that right there. Yeah, that's a nice wad of meat in there. Certainly more than that brisket I had at Subway a few weeks back. That was kind of ridiculous in terms of the lack of meat on there for about $7. This is more expensive, $8.49, but looks like already between the quality, look of the ingredients, and the actual amount of meat, that definitely is more worth it already. Now, it's got to taste good, right? It smells pretty good. They make a good brisket in there. So this is basically the same brisket as they already have, just with, got some of that sauce running down my finger there. Go ahead and take a bite of this. If this is the same brisket as they have with their regular brisket, we're in business here. Take a bite. That sandwich was much saucier than I thought it was going to be as well. My leg here looks like it's been shot by a saucy machine gun, you know what I mean? Got a little pow, 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 pow all over my leg. Anyhow, good thing it's laundry day. But I am, actually really surprised at how good this sandwich is. I was kind of skeptical about it, especially after the last LTO I had here being that Jamaican jerk sub. I didn't like that at all. But this one is actually an outstanding sandwich. I really, really like everything about it as far as I can tell. And I was going to say it's not hot at all, but it's definitely hotter than I thought. It kind of builds a little bit towards the end. Not quite as greasy as that Nashville chicken sauce they have at KFC. So that's a good thing. Let me go ahead and build this from the bottom to the top the way we always do. The cornbread roll is excellent. I really like that a lot. Got just a little bit of a skin to it on the outside, kind of like a crust, and then it's nice and soft on the inside with a good cornbread flavor, adding a little bit of sweetness to this whole thing, which was really nice. Next up is that meat, man. There's lots of that brisket on there. Folds and folds of beautiful beef, baby. That's very, very tasty. Adding with the addition of the sauce gives you a different feel and a different play than what you usually get here, because they put barbecue sauce and cheddar cheese and mayo on it normally. It does have mayo here, so that's the same, giving you sort of that creamy, viscous sort of thing. Then that mixes with that red sauce, the Nashville sauce, which I think the mayo cuts that down a little bit, but then it comes back towards you at the end. It gives you a nice little sting in the tongue, and I like that a lot too. It's got the spicy pickle chips. They were nice and crunchy, guys, and I guess they added a little bit of spice to the deal, but it's hard to really tell when you got so many ingredients in there. Then there's the crunchy, tangy slaw, which is both crunchy and tangy. What do you know? So that's another good thing. Adds good texture to the sandwich with the crunchiness and a little bit of a creamy zing to it as well with that tang, and that's really tasty too. The cheese gets a little bit lost in the whole project, but that's okay. You know, I like having an extra 50 or 60 calories I can't taste in, just about everything that I eat. That's just the way it goes, right? All that put together, $8.49, which, by the way, thanks once again to Terminator Tony T for hooking me up with gift cards galore for my birthday. Got me the Firehouse card here. There it is. Yeah, Firehouse card, which got me dinner last week for my wife and myself, and then paid for 90% of this particular sandwich, because I paid like $1.37 after it was all said and done for a sandwich that actually costs $8.49. So we love you, Terminator Tony T. Hope to see you back on the show soon, my friend, and we'll see you on a special edition of 21 and Up in the very near future. Putting that all together, I think we're going to get a 7/8 thumbs up today here on OTR. Thanks for checking us out today. Make sure you check out the Extra Mile if you're a Patreon supporter right after this. And if you're not, become a Patreon supporter, because I'm going to be talking about things such as the firing of Redskins coach Jay Gruden, and of course the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view, as well as all the crazy wrestling happenings over the past week, and more. You never know when there's going to be a surprise on the Extra Mile, so you should click on the link in the description down below to get to where you got to go to get to see that particular program. Also, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you join our Facebook group where the Snack Society started. 1,000 of the coolest people in the world are in that group, and you should be too. Why aren't you? Also, check us out on Instagram and Twitter at Brandon Reich SAS. Make sure you use the handy hashtag Snack Society all day, every day, to make sure you're keeping abreast of all the happenings of the Snack Society, and that way we know what you're eating and you know what we're eating too. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ring that bell to be notified. Get ready for the Extra Mile Patreon supporters. In the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.